All right, here we go. On the road again.
Yeah, I wished I'd had it running just a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Had a whole herd, gaggle, flock, whatever you want to call it, wild turkey stretched across the road. I think it's the same ones that was in my yard that one day.
Yeah. There's a
That
lot
was
of
something else. Most of them went ahead and got off the side of the road. Some of them was on the opposite side of the road. They're going to head towards the opposite side. They just couldn't really make up their mind. And finally, one of them got up and flew to the side of the road with the rest of them. And that last one, he got up and flew and started flying towards the opposite side. And then he decided to turn around and go back to the other side where the rest of them were at.
Yeah.
He saw we was waiting on him, so he thought, well, okay, I'll just go ahead and go get with the rest of them then.
Oh, man.
They spread them wings. They're pretty birds when they in flight.
No wonder Benjamin Franklin wanted them to be the national bird. They are beautiful.
Beautiful, pretty smart, too.
Oh, yeah.
I know a feller, very good friend, he likes to hunt turkeys. And he said one of the things about hunting turkey, what makes it so hard, wild turkey, what makes it so hard, is that not only can they see and make out shapes, they can see colors. So they can see you. So you have to be really good at hunting wild turkey in order to get a wild turkey.
Definitely.
Because they smarter than you think they are. So, yeah, that was pretty wild.
Yeah. I didn't realize, until I saw them in the yard, I didn't realize there was that many wild turkey in this area. That's the first time I'd ever seen them up this way.
This area is chock full of wildlife.
Yeah. And even more now that they're taking out more of the habitats, putting in subdivisions everywhere.
Lots of deer. A lot of wild turkey. I've seen fox. I've seen possum, raccoon, bobcat.
I've seen
coyotes.
fox and coyotes run across the yard. I've seen.
There's only two I've been told about that I hadn't actually seen, and I'm actually glad that I had that bear, and wild boar.
Bear bear?
Bear bear.
Bear bear, okay.
Bear and wild boar. That's the only two I hadn't seen, and I'm kind of glad I hadn't seen them. Of course, there's not a big, there's only little small clumps of woods around here, so they're probably hiding out in bigger clumps.
Yeah. Like I said, I know we had those 3 deer in the backyard that I saw.
Yeah.
Then I've seen fox and coyote run across down below the house.
Yeah.
And
beautiful fox.
Oh yeah.
Big fluffy tail.
Beautiful. And I've seen the turkeys. We've seen the wild eagle. We saw that one eagle that was out here in the middle of the road in front of the truck that day. Yeah. And it was a golden eagle.
And we was driving a Dodge Dakota at that time, and that sucker stood taller than the hood, and its wingspan was wider than the truck was.
Yep.
That was a big bird.
It was.
And it was beautiful. And it went to take off. All it did was it spread its wings. It was like it just lifted by magic up into the air. And wing spread. You talk about seeing something majestic. That was just awesome.
It was beautiful. And then we've seen several hawk. Tons of buzzards.
Almost as many buzzards, if not, as the wild turkey.
I'm saying. Plenty of feral cats.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. I think this area is a drop spot for
kitty cats. Yeah. Seen. I don't know if they're wild dogs or just dogs that roam, but mean looking dogs. We've seen several of those.
If they were wild, they'd be attacking people and not just running out after the kitty cats.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of different wildlife and animals, domestic. These people back around this road here we're going on, they've had chickens and other things.
Now, folks, if y'all wonder why you hunting seen us a whole lot in lives. One, we have to get up early because take my aunt to a daycare thing of the morning and bring her home in the evening.
Yeah, that's where we're headed now.
Two, like by the time a lot of lives are starting to go down, we're winding down.
We're headed to bed.
And, I might be up, but I'm winding down. If I get on live, I'll get hyped up and everything. Then I can't sleep.
I try to drop into several for a few minutes at a time.
Yeah.
Just because I want to be able to support.
Here the last few days, we've been doing a little something we used to do all the time. She likes to look up houses to look at.
Oh, yeah. It don't matter where they're at, just all different areas.
We love looking at houses.
Mm-hmm. Seeing what they've got in those areas, what process they've got.
We hadn't done it in a long time, so, the last few days, we might be for a few more days, and maybe start doing a regular thing once or twice a week. Sitting down of the evening, go through a list of them that she's gone through and picked out. Yeah. Sit there and look at them and analyze them.
Y'all would laugh at us if y'all could actually see us critiquing and looking at these houses.
I'll tell you what, I tear a lot of them apart, because I love how they put on the descriptions, just needs a little elbow greaser, just needs a little tender love and care, sold as is. I'm like, I look at her and I say, yep, that's code for gut job.
Anytime we see the a little TLC and
little elbow grease.
Well, the elbow grease don't give me. It's just a little TLC and sold as is. We're like, oh yeah, it ain't gonna be worth half of what it got listed for.
Or Handyman's Delight.
Yeah, Handyman's Delight, Investor Special.
Those are code for gut job.
Yeah.
Because I get to looking at it and I see foundations that have to be fixed, and I see hints of previous problems with roof leakage. May still need to have the roof fixed.
And they're wanting $200,000 and $300,000 for homes like this, and you're like, where?
And I tell her and all those folks coming from out west and up north come down and look at something like that and say, so is that all for that? That's a good deal. That's why a lot of folks are raising their prices through the roof out here.
Yeah.
It's because they know a lot of them folks out there ain't got no sense. Not all of them, mind you, because there's some good folks out there that know a thing or two.
Yeah.
I know one lady, YouTuber, she's pretty big, and she's named Darvin Orver. That's not her actual real name.
That's just the name of her YouTube channel.
She lived in a tiny little house. What was it, Washington or Oregon?
Oregon.
And she had it fixed up really nice, but it was tiny. I think it's smaller than the house we live in. It's small.
Yeah.
And she sold it and come out to, what was it, Virginia or West Virginia?
It's one of the Virginias.
And come out there, and she bought her a huge house. Nice garage, 2-story, nice little shed, good sized little shed, nice yard. 1 or 2, 3 acres went with it and all like that. And she used the money she sold the house in Oregon and bought that house out here. And she said she was shocked because she still had money left over after buying that house and buying things for it. Everything. And she's like, she was in shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she had the brain. She won the rear view, and and she knows how to fix stuff too. So she's really good. Y'all want to see a real good DIYer? Darvin Orver would be one to go look at.
I'll try to remember to put her link in the description so y'all can check her out.
Yeah, I hadn't watched her in a long time because she got into stuff that it's just beyond me. She likes to do computer stuff and wiring stuff. And she's just really, really up there in intelligence.
Yeah.
I got to watching her from a world-class master craftsman woodworker that I like to watch. Stumpy Nubs. His real name is James Hamilton, but his video channel is called Stumpy Nubs. There's a history to that. And he's been going at it for probably 10 years or better. And everything. Y'all want to see some good woodworking, y'all go check him out. And he's real big on safety too.
Oh,
used to give him a lot of them used to give him a hard time about his promoting safety and everything. But folks, I'm going to tell you, that man saved my life. And he pinned my comment when I told him. He got hurt by a particular tool. And it's something that I really want. It's a little circular saw blade, chainsaw type blade that goes on a grinder to do wood carving with. Well, he was doing a video, and he showed the video, and he got hurt with it. If he hadn't had a leather apron on, he'd be dead.
Yeah.
You know, he messed up a couple of fingers pretty bad, and had to have some work done on him, some therapy and rehabilitation and everything. But you know, he showed all that. Well, I'm sitting here with 100% disabled due to nerve damage to the spinal cord and all like that. And I told him, Stumpy, I said, you don't know it, but you saved my life because I wanted one of them tools so bad I couldn't stand it. I said, I'm sitting here watching that video of you using the thing with your experience, skill, and knowledge. You could get hurt with that thing. I ain't got no business with it.
That's it.
I said, so I lost all desire to have that tool because if a man like you could get hurt with it, I'm committing suicide by getting it. And so he had pinned my comment, and then I told him, I said, all these folks, those folks give him a hard time about doing his safety stuff on his videos as well. So I reminded him of that time and him literally saving my life. And I said, so don't listen to the naysayers. I said, you keep right on with your safety tips. I said, because you saved my life.
Yeah, Piggy really likes watching Stumpy. I like watching Stumpy.
He's got a dry sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very intelligent. And, so you kind of have to be able to pick up on his sense of humor. And once you do, he's funny as all get out. But,
yeah.
If you don't get it, you ain't there. But,
yeah.
It takes a minute. But once you get it, he's funny as all get out. I love him.
We're going to have to cut this short, Piggy. My arm's hurt.
All right. Well, anyway, we just jabber-jawing. So, hey, lady, see you later.
Bye, y'all.